been a couple weeks. Let's talk about it. Hello, welcome to weekly update number 40. Wow, we've done a lot of these things. But we didn't do one last week, and that is because the beginning of my week was a little busy. I had the work meeting that I've been having every week, but then I also had my nephew's birthday party. And then the day after that, I got sick for like 5 days straight and did not want to do anything. So last week, I literally pretty much didn't read or write at all. So that is why there was no update last week. Now this week, I'm going to go ahead and say I am recording this late, so I'm going to hopefully not have to do very many editing and get this out for you. But I had to go into work to train in a different position just in case they need me there at some point. And I am recording this late, so let's just jump into it. What have I been reading? Well, I didn't do much reading last week. I didn't do a lot this week either. Spoilers. I've read a couple more chapters of Wind and Truth. Hopefully, I can get a little bit more into it now. Things have been a little out of whack, and hopefully I can get that schedule back moving. But what else have I been reading? Discovery by J.A.J. Minton. I read like one more chapter of that. I read chapter 7. At work, I got a new task that I could not read and work at the same time. So I was transposing an interview, so I was kind of writing at work as well, but I was also listening to something, so I couldn't read Discovery, and I couldn't start Dungeon Crawler Carl on audio either, because I had to use my writing and my listening, so my everything was taken up, so I couldn't do anything at work, but I just recently finished transposing that. So hopefully, I will be getting more into Discovery now, because I am very excited to continue with that. Let's jump into it. But other than that, what will I be reading next? The plan is still to ride Hell's Chasm next. I am very excited to get into some Janie Wirt's works. I've been hearing a lot of great things about her, and a lot of people really love this standalone as well, and I'm excited to check it out. I also still plan to listen to Dungeon Crawler Carl next. I just need to finish Wind and Truth or Discovery first to keep my brain space. And then my brother let me borrow this book. He handed it to me and said there's no time frame, just read it whenever you can. And it is Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World by Haruki Murakami. I've been seeing a lot of people getting into Murakami, and usually they get into like Kafka on the Shore, Sputnik Sweetheart, or Norwegian Wood. I think that's what I've seen. This is not one I have seen from other people. So it'll be interesting. This will be my first Murakami, and it's not the typical thing that I see from everybody. So I'm quite interested to check it out and see how it goes. At some point, as you can tell, I have not been doing a ton of reading lately, so we'll get to it eventually. But with that said, let's jump into my writing, because that is what I've been focusing on. It's been taking a lot of my time because I've been quite meticulous, but I edited chapter 4. And then there was something I wanted to go back and edit in the prologue, and then I kept editing the prologue again, and then I kept editing the first chapter again, And that's where I'm at. I've been doing so much editing, and I feel like this might not be the most efficient way to edit, but maybe this is just my way to edit. I think a lot of people advise that you focus on something and edit that thing throughout your novel, and then come back around and focus on something else and edit that. But my edit's been kind of like everything, and maybe that's just the way I need to edit. Maybe I just need to edit everything and just do it meticulously and slowly, and we'll see how that works. This is literally my first time editing a novel because this is my first full-length novel I've ever finished. So we'll see how it goes. That is what is going on. But I am quite happy with the editing that's been going on. I think it's coming out a lot better, and let's just jump into the line of the week. I've been trying to do things that aren't too spoilerly. Spoilerly. You know what I mean. And I think this is a nice little treat, I think, in chapter 4, since it's the latest in number that I've worked on. I'm not afraid of a drunken fool, Sir Lancelian growled. Xavian tilted his head until it made a satisfying pop. You should be, he said, swinging a right fist at the guard. The guard ducked, the whoosh of Xavian's fist slicing through the air. Sir Lancelian retaliated with a swift strike to Xavian's stomach, doubling him over. Xavian stumbled back into his stool, his face contorting as he fought down the rising bile. Your mistake was fighting on a full stomach, the guard said with a smug smile, his cheeks flush with triumph. Your mistake, Xavian spat, straightening with a groan, was thinking I'd give up so easily. He steadied himself, planting his feet firmly on the sticky floor. And that's it. That is a little piece in a tavern that's headed toward a brawl, maybe, if you can't tell. But yeah, I thought that was a little fun thing. And let's jump into what I've been watching. I finished Cobra Kai while I was sick, and I really enjoyed it. I think they did a very good job of tying all the seasons together and making them feel like they had purpose. Because I'm not going to lie, I was having a fun time watching the show, but some of those seasons did kind of feel like they were just making it up as they went. But I am very happy that the last season tied it all together. It had some very nice twists and nice heart, and it's just a very, very well done comeback of Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid. Good nostalgic show. I very much enjoyed it. But I also started True Detective Season 1 for the first time. I'm about 4 episodes in, and I am quite enjoying it. There is a lot of intrigue. I really want to continue and see what is going on. A lot of mystery, a lot of compelling characters, stuff going on, like what's going on between these two detectives and everything, and it's very interesting, and I want to continue. I'm probably one of the last people to have seen this show, but I'm watching it now and I'm enjoying it. Video game wise, I have not been playing anything. Video wise, I have not released the February new release video. I have not even recorded a March new release video. I think for videos, I might just see as it goes. We'll see what happens. I have been so focused on editing this novel that I have not had any time to really work on video stuff. So that might just be where I'm at for now. While I'm working on editing this novel, I might just not do very much video stuff. But I will try to keep doing weekly updates as long as I have something. Last week I literally had nothing, so here we are. But let me know, how'd your week go? And what are you reading, writing? What are you watching and playing video game wise? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more updates, and I hope to see you again in the next one later. Sir Lancelian retaliated with a swift